Good morning. How are we? Morning, Nick. How you doing? Nice to see you in the chat. So I figured we'd do something just a little bit different today. There'll be no kind of full flights. There'll be no taking it all too seriously. We're just going to try and get a feel of what it's like to fly on the 747. Because, like I say, we've been flying A320, 737 a lot, and I think it's about time we kind of got our feet wet, really. So I've got the yoke cam back on, as you can see. This is the Salty Simulations 747, so not the one that comes standard with the game, so this is a mod. Only thing I can't figure out is where to turn the heat on for the windows. That's the only issue I've got at the moment. Hey Jalise, how's it going? Streaming earlier today? No, our clocks have changed for like daylight savings. So that's probably what it is. Right. How do I get up top here and have a look? There we go. I'm trying to look for window heat, because that's what the plane is complaining about. Not really seeing anything. Oh, window heat, here we go. So what? On? Is that both on? Yes! Yes, it's gone. Alright, so we've got auto brakes on to rejected takeoff. That's good. Parking brake is currently... Where's parking brake? Down here. On. Speed brakes are armed. So I think what we'll do first, we'll just get up in the air. I'm not worried about procedures too much at the moment. We're just going to do some loops, get a feel for the aircraft. What are my flaps set to? Flaps are set to 10. I know what I need to do, actually. I know what I didn't do. Make sure that my yokes and all that is set up. That's good. And of course, that's happened. So what we might do like a couple of laps here. We're in Birmingham at the moment, in the middle of the UK. Then we might go back to the main menu and just see if we can do a cold and dark, because I've got no idea how to do it in this plane. It'd be quite interesting to see if we can figure it out, maybe with the help of a checklist if we can find one. So yeah, normal streaming rules have gone out the window today. Normally we try and do things somewhat properly, but I think this is more just a case of having a go and finding out, really. So with that in mind, let's get the parking brake off. Right. So same deal as before, I guess. Yoke forward, hold it on the brakes. Go, let's go. I'm not even sure what the takeoff speed is in one of these. Looks like it's got V1 at 138, pre-programmed in. Not sure how it's done that. Okay, let's bring the yoke back. Now we're past 80 knots. So rotate's about 150. Are we going to run out of runway? Here we go, we're up. Whoa. That is a very heavy aircraft. You got a free monitor, that's awesome. It's incredible. Okay, let's get flaps up. We'll change our... Oh, auto brake's gone to off already. That's clever. That's a nice feature. Gear up button didn't work. That's always good to see. Love to see it. Right, so how do we do... Oh, sorry. Speed. Can we do that? We'll just set our speed at 250, shall we? Okay, that isn't working. Why isn't that working? Do I need to have autopilot on? Surely not. Maybe I do? So let's see if it's gonna do that. Yeah, sorry, Jalise, I thought my gear button worked. Because I've got one on my joystick here, and I've also got the switch here. And out of habit, I always use this button here, but it might be getting a bit of a sticky button. Or maybe I just didn't do it and I thought I did. Okay, so it's holding at 250. So what can we do for our heading? Tell it to hold the heading we're currently at. We tell it to hold the altitude we're currently at. So that's high enough, really. What's that? We can potentially do vertical speed if we wanted to descend now, I guess. Yeah, there we go, look. Is that an overspeed warning? Is that what it's complaining about? That buzzing? Yeah, the clouds do look good, Jalise, and hopefully they won't pop in as much now we're on the new sim update. Morning, Nick. How's it going? So I guess what we'll do a bit of a 180, shall we? Oh. Why isn't this doing it? Now will it do it? Yeah, no, it'll do it. Okay, so I have to right click on the little toggle. Ah, so much to learn in a new aircraft. You get so used to things. Cool, so we've got the plane doing a turn. Let's bring ourselves down. Get ourselves down to 5,000, shall we? Oops, wrong way. So far, so good. Would a little bit of speed brakes help with that descent, I wonder? Possibly. Yes, it would. What airport? We are at Birmingham at the moment, Nick. Sort of smack bang in the middle of the UK. There we go. Now, I must tell you, there is a very real risk that the stream could sort of die on us at any point today. There are guys outside digging up the road, like literally right outside my door. I was outside about an hour ago, and there was some dude with a massive, massive angle grinder, probably about 30 centimeters away from my internet cable that runs underground, and I know exactly where that is. So if he goes through that, yeah, suffice to say the stream will end. We're missing all of our views, aren't we? I haven't got my normal view set up. Move the camera a little bit better. There we go, it's better. It'll all be worth it though, it's for this new fibre optic system, so we'll get a fibre optic cable poking straight into the house when it's all done, hopefully. Then we can get crazy fast internet, which will make me very happy. Alright, what's that? Does anyone know what that buzz is? Okay, so the airport I think is just to the north of the city. So we should be seeing it again soon. Let's keep on coming down and see if we get down to 3,000. Morning, Ashley. Welcome on in. That was annoying that the stream ended the other day. That really was. That's a shame. Because the numbers were looking pretty good at that point. Where's that at? It's got to be out there somewhere, right? Can't see it yet. And there is a lot of cloud cover. If we look outside. Why does it keep buzzing like that? What's that buzz all about? Let's get the VFR map out, maybe we'll be able to find the airport that way. Okay, so we're about level with it. So if we were to go in at ref, no departures and arrivals, GBB. Will this work? Arrivals. ILS 15. Thanks to the queue.
2500.
So the airport is going to be back there. Somewhere. So now I've got the ILS plugged in, we're getting these markers, which is cool. There we go. If we were going the other way now, we'd be starting to descend. Go out a bit further. Stay as we are. You know what this means, Nick? I'm going to have to make a livery now, aren't I? For the 7.4. Every plane I fly, so too comes the obligation to make a livery. That's okay. Check it out, I got an old iPad that I found, like a really old iPad. So I'm going to pop it there, and hopefully I can use that to monitor chat and also get some charts up. But I need to reset it all and run a cable up to the iPad because it doesn't really work. Okay, let's go left, heading 150. See if we can't intercept this airport. Oh, what's my landing speed going to be? Because truth be told, I don't really know. Ah, there we go. Init RAF. Performance takeoff approach. Flaps 30, which I think is reasonable. We'll do 162. Okay. Go down to 210. Morning, Adam. How you doing? All right. So apparently, the airport is quite a way out to the right. I don't actually have a visual on it yet. So we'll see if we can get ourselves down to 162. Do gear down. Where's the airport? I'm a bit lost.
2500.
Yeah, it's miles over there. Why is my yoke gone weird. What's going on? Why did it do that? Right, we need to start getting ourselves down here, I think. Have I gone past the airport? Oh, there it is. Right, we'll hand fly this bit, shall we? No, it's not the default one, Jalise. This is the Salty Sims. There was a good opportunity to do a bit of hand flying, I suppose. We're not taking this too seriously at all. I must admit, I am quite looking forward to the PMDG 747, which I think I'll get, regardless of what goes on with Salty Sims, because I think they can do the 747, like the old school one. Is it 400? This yoke is so nice, just like the feel you get from it is incredible. They did quite a good job indeed. And it's remarkable how similar it feels to that sim that I went in, which was using a yoke out of a real 737. The way it sticks out kind of down here from under the desk. Yeah, I find it hard too, Jalise, for the exact same reason. It's a sense of perspective, isn't it? It's a different, because you're up so much higher, you think, well, probably got another 10 or 20 feet yet, and then it's like, kadoosh, and you're down. It's like, oh, okay, fine. Must be time to turn. It just feels, it's the feel that is so, so different. A bit of back pressure while we turn, just to slow up that descent. Okay, so the runway heading is 150. Right, so where is it? Where is it? Is that it over there? That's got to be it, right? Cloud cover's making it very difficult to see. Okay. I think I've got it. Oh, that's a bit high. Surely not. Right, do auto brake too. Coming in at a bit of an angle here. Looks like we're going quite fast, but and it feels like we're too high, but then again it could be that whole issue of the perspective being weird. It says we're low. It feels like we're way too high. But I guess it's one of those things you're going to have to get used to as you fly these more. If we just chill a little bit on the nose down, where does that leave us? There we go, that's perfect. So we can hold that. Okay, so I'm going to disable auto throttle at about 50 feet.
500,
Keep that nose down, come on.
300, 200, 100, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Why is the nose trying to go up? Whoa, that's tricky. Yeah, the nose is still trying to pitch up. Well, we made it. Oof. Tricky that. That was tricky. No one died. There we go around here. pull over. And maybe this time we'll fly a SID and a star, try and do it a bit more properly. I'll see if I can hand fly most of it. Tell you what though, the rudder pedals feel so much better on this than they do the PMDG. PMDG feels so twitchy, especially on the ground at low speed. Right, let's get over here. Just get the brakes on. Cheers, Nick. Wasn't bad. We'll go up again. We'll have another go. Okay. The brake on? I think so. Let's go into departures and arrivals. We'll do EGBB for both. And EGBB for the destination. And departures and arrivals. We'll depart on runway 15. Just do that one, shall we? Why not? Departures and arrivals. I'm going to arrive on runway 5. Let's go for that one as well, why not? See what happens. Let's look at our legs. If I put it into plan, I see the plan thing from up here. Here we go. So if I put that into plan. Cool. So fly out to here, fly back, and then fly the star back in. Oh wait, going up this way. Cowley, then Hampit. That's made us a little loop. Nice. Yeah, so we'll taxi down. Taxiway down there? Looks like one. Or do we cross? No, we'll take whatever this is, I guess. Do we need to look at, actually, our performance? Take off, flaps 10. Okay, that's what we've done. Nice. Flaps 10 it is. Right, let's taxi down. takes a lot to get this big thing moving. Maybe we should do another one like this, but in the A310. Another opportunity to use a yoke, I suppose. I suppose this is all good training as well for when the 777 comes out. I imagine they feel quite similar in their weight and the height. Maybe not the height so much, but the 777 is big. It's tall off the ground. It always amazes me when you see those photographs of like a 737 taxiing in front of a 777. It's like the fuselage for the 737 is like the same diameter as the engine on the 777. It's crazy. I think we'll go down right to the end to get the maximum amount of runway. Yeah, I'm going to have a look, see if I can get a paint kit for this plane. Well, the stream's staying up. That's always good. Hey Matisse, how you doing? Nice to see you in the chat. It's always nice seeing people in the chat that you see quite a lot in the comments. It's quite a cool thing about doing this. We're just practicing today. Just getting our feet wet with the 747. Alrighty. So we've got flap set to 10. Hold up the brakes. Knots, yoke back. V1. Go.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
What's sinking? What are you talking about?
Don't sink. Don't sink.
Why is it saying that?
Sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
Oh, does it still think we're landing? From last time. Maybe that's what it is. Okay, gear is up. Overspeed. My bad. Get autopilot to do it. Auto throttle rather. What? No, 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 don't do that. I just wanted the auto throttle to work. What is it doing? So how do you get auto throttle? Just to... What's throttle arm? Speed. 247. Right. Is that enough? Morning, foot! Long time no see, hope you're well. Okay, so what's the plane going to do now? Is it going to hold us at 247? Hoping it will. A very nice setup, thank you. It's been a long time in the making. It wasn't built in a day, I can assure you. Keep your eyes peeled on the channel. After April the 6th, I will upload my setup sort of video. And why, you say, why April 6th? Well, we finally did it. We finally crossed the threshold to get monetized, which is awesome. Can't believe it, actually, if I'm honest. So what the plan is come April 6th, I will press the button to tell YouTube to turn all that stuff on. And April 6th here is the start of the financial year. So I'll kind of start fresh. Because obviously if I start earning money now from YouTube, I'm almost obliged to start submitting accounts and finances and tax and all that stuff just for the sake of like a week or 10 days. So to me that doesn't really seem worth it, because it's either A, expensive to get someone else to do it, or B, a complete pain in the backside to do it yourself. Now I don't mind doing it, but I'm not going to do it for like 1 week's worth of accounts. Oh, happy birthday, Foot. Happy birthday indeed. Happy birthday indeed. So yeah, I filmed and edited and done like a setup tour. So it will go through how I built the shed, because keep in mind this was just a rubbish like garden shed. I'll sort of walk you through the conversion process, what it looked like before, because I found some old footage on my phone from years ago, what it was like. It was really rubbish, to be fair. You can sort of see the step-by-step transformation, and sort of run through the PC, all the monitors, all the sim gear. Hopefully people will find it interesting. I hope they do. Maybe they won't. I don't know. We'll soon find out. But if I upload it before April 6th, I won't get paid for it. So if it does reasonably well, if it gets, I don't know, a few thousand views, I'm not saying it will, but if it does, and I upload it tomorrow, I won't get paid for that. I think 1 million views minimum on that video. Right. Now we've got quite a bit of... Why is it doing that again? Oh no. Just... What on earth? It's trying to tip us out the sky. Right, we're definitely not using autopilot today. Autopilot is broken, we're not using it. Right, let's cut a corner here, because look, if you look at the ND, I don't know why it did that, that's so annoying. Don't know if you can hear or feel that, but they've just fired up the road drill outside. Yeah, I think the plan will be, Nick, to do a bit more video-based stuff. Like that graphic settings video I did went down an absolute treat. People love that. Well, I say people love that. The numbers were good. And the few comments I had on it were quite good, so... I'll take that as a victory. I mean, to give you some perspective, we've been streaming and streaming and streaming now for over a year, almost a year. Uploading like landing videos and all that kind of stuff. trying to claw our way to 4,000 watch hours so that we could get the channel monetized. And I uploaded that graphic settings video thinking, well, you know, people keep asking for it, so I'll do it, but I can't imagine it would do that well. So far, that's had like 1,300 watch hours. So almost a third of what I needed was done in one single video. Whoops, where am I going? I'm getting lost. Too busy talking. My bad. Oh, you got Game Pass, nice. I'm thinking I might cancel my Game Pass. We got it at Christmas time for my kid, because he wanted to play Minecraft and he's into other games as well that are on there, like Forza. So I bought him one of those like 3-month cards, just to see what he actually played. And essentially all he's ever played the entire time is Farming Sim. So I think we'll probably cancel. And just buy Farming Sim for like 20 quid. And call it done, I think. If I turn this on now, is it going to freak out again? Yes, it is. Why is it doing that? Stop it. It's going to take us around to 316 and then stop. Yes, it is. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, 18k. That's like the most I've ever had on anything. So if that doesn't tell me I should do more like that, then I don't know what does. Doesn't mean to say I'm going to stop streaming. I love the streaming. I love the flying, and if I'm going to fly, why not stream it? It's kind of the way I look at it. Why are we constantly descending? Yeah, it's all good. I probably won't bother with LNAV, VNAV. Guess we can. What happens if I press it? We'll do it sort of manually for now. What does LNAV try and do for us? VNAV doesn't want to do it at the moment, possibly because I don't have the flight computer configured correctly. Because like literally we're just going up and we're going down. Yeah, so cruising out, it doesn't have one. So if I put in, go for 8,000, will it do it then? I wonder. Yeah, we'll do it then. There we go. So we're heading to Cowley. Yeah, see, it's confused as to where we are. It thinks we're heading away from Cowley. Whereas we want to go to Ampit, don't we? Not sure what I've just done. It's better. Oh, why is it going so fast? Why has it done that? Shouldn't be going that speed below 10,000. Right, let's do hold. Do LNAV. Do altitude hold at 7,000. Don't know why I did that. Don't know why the auto throttle allowed it, even though we're in VNAV. Under 10,000, I'm surprised it allowed that to happen. Don't know why that was. Take VNAV off. We're back in business. Yeah, don't know foot. That was a weird one, that. Views have we got? Normally they give you some like, fancy views, don't they, in here? Is that one? None of these are really doing it for me. Great view. Oh, okay, that's a bit better. That's a cool view. I like that one. I wish they'd sort out the shadows. Right, so as you can see, we're going to head all the way up to this waypoint up here. I wonder if we can do a shortcut. Bet we can. Yeah, there we go. Let's do a shortcut. Start getting our altitude down, shall we? Head down to 3,000. Whoops. So, auto brake. Get that at 2. Just check in what the plan is for the approach. 160, flaps 30. So the runway, we're sort of going to do a bit of a kink. So out here, turn right, a little bit of a bank to the left. There's the runway. A bit of speed brakes on the go to help us with so it shouldn't be too long and we should intercept the ILS frequency once we're within range. We're still 20 miles out from the runway. So a little way to go yet. Alright, what's that? There we go, we've got the glide slope appearing, which is nice. hold it there at about 3,000 feet. Go to flaps 5. Let's get gear down. Okay, flaps 30. Get those speed brakes up. Nice. See if we can get a visual. A visual would be very nice right now. Come on, visual. There we go, I think I can see it. I must say, it feels very fast to react to when you adjust the flaps. Oh, not the flaps, sorry, the trim. So I'm curious whether if I leave auto throttle on all the way to touchdown, will it then sort of automatically decelerate? Entirely convinced that it will. These things feel so big and heavy. Get blown to the left a little bit here. not sinking.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
Must be a configuration issue making it say that, because we are not sinking.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
If anything, we're a bit high.
Don't sink. 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 Don't sink.
20, 10,
Whoa! That was a bit hard, wasn't it? It's a bit annoying it kept saying don't sink, don't sink, don't sink, because I didn't get like the 150, 40 callouts, which would have been helpful there. Wow. It's difficult. Difficult. Let's see if we can do a landing at Heathrow, shall we? Should we jump out to the menu? If we set ourselves up at Heathrow, do a landing. Go. Arrival. Low altitude airways. 09 left. Let's give that a go, shall we? Yes, it's a shame it didn't do the call outs then, but then I guess the plane was busy yelling at us. Very, very hard to get this thing down smoothly. Just the weight of it. It was good fun though. I enjoy the learning. Alright, where are we then? You know, it'd be nice if we got rid of these clouds. Clear skies, here we go, now we can see. Start on the auto throttle.
2500,
Let's do it ourselves actually, why not? Speed. Don't have any ILS markers, which is a shame. Right, we'll do a visual approach, shall we? over to the right. Too much there, perhaps.
1,000.
It's spinning pretty good. Maybe we need to be over to the right, actually. Oh dear. Another hard one, wasn't it? This thing is hard to butter. Really hard. But I'm doing reverse thrust, so they all go in back. Yes, they are. Good. Wasn't bad. Let's go again. Sometimes you just got to keep doing it and doing it and doing it. Whoops, wrong button. Right, let's get rid of those. Let's get some clear skies again, shall we? A bit better for us all then. We can all see. This is a very difficult airplane. Very, very difficult. Very, very difficult indeed. Well, I mean, it's easy enough to kind of point in the right direction, but to get that smooth kind of touchdown that we keep trying to get. Easier said than done, that's for sure. Where should we try and land next? We'll do one more here. And we can go anywhere you like. Do Sydney maybe, we could do somewhere in New Zealand. Is that Windsor Castle down there? Yes, it is. I didn't realise Windsor was so close to Heathrow. Maybe the royal family like plane spotting. Who knows? I will try and avoid a bounce this time because I definitely felt like we got a bounce. Alright, that feels pretty good. Feels like we're lined up. Mostly stable. It's a little bit on the low side. Yeah, Happy's are saying so as well. happy. Yeah, figured I'd do that. I could almost feel that was about to happen as well. It's better. Oh, that's better. Take that. A little bit late, but way, way smoother. Take that all day long. Happy days. Progress. Let's see if we can repeat that and try and get it nearer to the touchdown marks. Basically, it would be nice to get into a position where if we wanted to fly this thing somewhere, I felt confident enough to do so. Now, can we do it with the clouds the way they are? Where's that visual? Quite high. I think the touchdown speed is very, very important in the way you idle the throttles. So on that last landing that was much smoother, I held the throttles. I almost completely synchronized, bringing the throttles back to 0 with the plane touching down. Whereas the last couple, it was kind of like at 20 feet, maybe 10 or 20 feet, the throttles are already at idle, so then I guess the plane is more likely to just fall. Went in a little bit fast, it's okay. You can lose that. That'll do. Happy with that. Not quite as smooth as the last one, but no bounce. Yeah, we're getting the hang of this now. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Right, let's try somewhere else. Where should we go? Where shall we go that's cool? Where can we get 747 down? So we've done Birmingham, we've done Heathrow. What about... get one down in Barca? Barca should be alright, shouldn't it? Go for that nice big one there. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, that'll do. This has been fun. It's been a cool stream doing this. I don't know what you all have thought of it, but it's been quite nice being more active throughout the stream as opposed to lots of idle time in cruise, which is cool because we can have a chat as well, but it's nice to shake it up a bit. Try live weather. Let's give live weather a go, shall we? And we'll do it visually. Does make you appreciate this yoke. Really, really does. Okay, so we've got a tailwind of 15 knots. Line too high. Whoops. Busy looking at those views. Let's see. It's lovely. Looks like DLSS is having a hard time to see. To the right a little bit more, I think. We're possibly going to be coming in too high. Ordinarily, this would be a go-around situation. The airport reloading. Although the airport, the runway, is one of those runways where you get quite a bit that sticks out prior to the touchdown zone. I always find those, they throw me off.
1,000.
low side.
200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Yeah, it's too hard. Mess that one up. Let's try that again. It's too bad the plane doesn't like automatically latch on to the ILS markers. Well, I get why it doesn't, because it hasn't been told to, but
2,500.
'Of course we've got the tailwind, so I need to keep that in mind. Need a little bit more flare than perhaps I otherwise would, because we don't have that wind coming over our wings to give us the lift. Particularly well lined up here, it feels.
300. 200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
It's really hard to get that smooth finish. Really, really hard. Really, really hard. I think that one in Heathrow is probably our best yet. Right, let's do one more. Probably good for another 20 minutes. Then we'll then I'll probably call it a day. wonder if I can do it one-handed with my left hand. Yeah, I think so. I'm just conscious that I've kind of got it set up in the first officer's position. The throttle's to the left. I'm just a little bit conscious that if I get too used to doing it with my right, then I'll never be able to switch again. Maybe it's better to nip it in the bud now. Switch it over so the joystick is where the throttle's in, and then throttle's where the joystick is. Too low. So hard to butter. Right, I'm going to do one more. And I'm going to purposefully over-flare more than... Basically, I don't feel confident putting too much flare on it, so I'm going to over-flare and then I'll float. That's what's stopping me. So this time, I'm going to make a point to over-flare. Or what I think is over-flaring, and that might just get us where we need to be. In which case, I can kind of reset my internal kind of calibration, as it were. We're going to over-flare this one. Or rather, what I feel is an over-flare, which might be the perfect amount of flare. Okay, that did it. Ooh, bit of a wobble though. Yeah, definitely need to flare more. That's the lesson. Flare more than you think you need to. AV Geek, how you doing? Right. Let's go back to the menu. We'll go somewhere different. Do some landing somewhere else. So we've done Birmingham, we've done Heathrow, just done Barcelona. Maybe we should head down to Australia. Maybe do like Sydney or something. That'd be quite cool. That'd be quite cool. Ooh, should we do a nighttime one? I wonder if we can do that. I'm always rubbish at night. Shower Harbour, so we must be near. There we go. Gonna have to be one of these. Let's go for this one. 3-4. 3-4 left. Sydney. Yeah, okay. Everyone agrees on Sydney, that's good. 3-4 left. Flight conditions we will put as live. And we'll see what it gives us. Maybe we have to bail out of it. Yeah, let's give it a go next, shall we? It should be night time there now, local time. I haven't changed anything, I've just put it to live. Oh, here we go, right. This will be a test, won't it? Whoa, 20 knot crosswind. I didn't sign up for this. I did not sign up for that. Oh, this will be a test if nothing else. Full disclosure, this one's not going to go well, okay? I've got no ILS markers. Can't see the ground. Engage if we're tracking. I think maybe we are now. Tricky one this. That'll be rudder pedals to the right, so my right foot out, and then we'll yoke to the left. Yeah, this is gonna be crazy. Hope you appreciate this. Hope you appreciate what I'm doing for you. I'm happy to say we're a bit low. Feels like we need to come over to the right just a touch. If I nail this, I don't know, I think YouTube needs to send me like an award or something. Way too low. Too far to the left. I'm snaking here. Don't like this. I don't like it. I can't see.
300. 2 knots. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Oh, damn it. That was a little bit... Almost had it. Blimey, it's really tough. Right, I need to do that again. And then maybe we'll try the same again, but we'll make it daylight after this. Do one more in the dark, and then see if in the... What? Why was there a pair of sunglasses just there? These are tricky landings, these are. New plane, yoke I'm not as familiar with, nighttime, and a crosswind. This is like a perfect storm. Feels like we're tracking quite nicely. Almost. Good practice, this. Very good practice. Just keep it on, keep it on. Yeah, that wind's definitely easing. In a big thing like this, very easy to get pushed. Very easy indeed.
500. 400.
Man, our ground speed. Smooth, but late. Right, let's see if we can get back to the main menu. Set the weather up so it's a bit different. Got time for one, maybe two more, then I'm gonna have to get out of here, I'm afraid. Okay. Give that a go. Okay, so we've still got the wind. We do have daylight now, so that's something. Yeah. There we go. Far too high here. Far too high, silly boy. What'd you do that for? I bet many a 747's landed on this runway, huh? Lots of very tired people on board, I imagine.
400.
Ah, too low.
2 millimeters. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20.
Oh.
10.
Yeah, messed that one up. Never mind, try again. Last one. This is the last one, okay. And I really do have to leg it. I think we need to start crabbing a bit more to the left. See if we can get ourselves tracking our centre line a bit better. Because tracking it, we are not. I hope I get this one right. It'd be nice to end on a high. I feel though, you know, in the last 2 hours, I feel like I've come quite a long way. Yeah, we're going to get the occasional hiccup. Compare and contrast to where I was kind of like 2 hours ago with this thing.
1,000.
Feeling much happier. Despite the mess I'm making of this right now. Absolute mess I'm making of this right now. Oh. Okay. Right. Focus.
500. 400. 300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Ah, too high. Didn't flare enough. Damn it. Ah. Right, one more. Last one. It's addictive, this. Didn't flare enough. Didn't flare enough and I was too slow, I think. Ah, right, okay. See, this is what worries me. All of this morning we've been doing it with live weather off, so basically the skies have been nice and still. If I was to fly this live with you all with live weather, it might be that we don't get the landings we've had so far today, we'll get more like what we're seeing now, which is me messing it up constantly. And these are strong winds, like 25 knots. It's not nothing. Speed's a little bit low. We are a bit high, so we can use that to our advantage. Bit late, but I'll take that. That'll do. I'm happy to end on that. End on a high, relatively. Oh, that was good fun. So we're not there yet. We've got a long way to go, but that was definite improvement over where we were 2 hours ago. Definite improvement. So I think I'm going to leave the stream there. Thank you all very much indeed. Looking at the poll, I'm not sure if these are the type of streams you really want to see all the time, but I think it's quite fun to do them occasionally. Makes for a change. Plus, otherwise, if I keep flying the A320, 737, I never get to fly anything else. And I don't really have any other time to fly other than my streaming times. So, if I don't fly, or if I don't learn new aircraft on stream with you like this, I just never get to learn them. So, yeah, it's a tricky one. Tricky one indeed. But I'll leave it there. I'll say thanks very much for your company. Thank you for your time. And just thanks for all the support on the channel the last year or so. It's been incredible. I can't believe we finally got monetized. So we'll hit that button once we roll into the new financial year here on April 6th, and then we can get some other videos rolling out onto the channel as well. As for streams for the rest of the week, life is plotting against me this week. realistically, I'm probably not going to get much of a chance to do a stream before Monday, which is a shame, because tomorrow night I can't. I'm on babysitting duty tomorrow because my wife's going out. Friday night I'm out, busy. Saturday, maybe Sunday, I don't know. Yeah, it's going to be tricky. Monday I think is probably the next sure bet. So hopefully, all being well, I'll see you Monday. And in the meantime, have a great week, have a great weekend, and take care of yourselves. Cheers.